This
Please join.
conference will now be recorded.
I called her. She has some network issue and she is going to join in a minute. Okay. Meanwhile, we can start it. Today's topic is Git. Okay. Git. Before that, I want to tell you about the DevOps. So what is DevOps means? CI/CD. Okay. Continuous integration, continuous deployment. I'm not going to reveal you one answer like this in a text format. I'm just giving you the answer. What is DevOps? The most wanted question. Let's say, what is a DevOps? DevOps is a cultural methodology on agile method, and we can sort out the gap between the development and the deployment by using the DevOps. And in the so we can do activities like a continuous integration, continuous deployment, continuous monitoring, continuous building, okay, and continuous testing is DevOps. Okay. And this, whenever you who are asking the question, just you have to be say this answer only. The continuous, everywhere it will be continuous only. So you're not going to break the cycle. So the infinity cycle. So that is DevOps. So here the first tool we are going to be learn, that is Git. Okay. So what is this Git? So Git is a version control system. Why we can call it as a version control system? So the Git is from the source code management. The source code management is what, where your code is storing, where you're keeping your store. Okay, where you're keeping your code as. Okay, so that store is you can call it a source code management. You're managing your code there. Okay, in a remote repository, let's say it is a repository. Repository is nothing but where you're keeping your confidential data. Version control system, let's say I did code of 1.2.0 and next I'll do the code of 1.2.1. So it follow the versioning 1.2.1. Follow the versioning. So it's a version control system. We can control the versions here in our source code management by Git. Okay, you can see it allows the developers to work simultaneously and does not allow overwriting each other change. Let's say if two in one file, okay, one file, let's say this file is for about the home loan and one developer is working, okay, and another developer also working. They're working on the same home loan at the same line. So they're updating the same line, they're writing the same line there. Let's say they two are writing the floats at the same home loan command, home loan code. So it will be won't allow, okay. So one of the change can be allowed. These two cannot be reflected at one time. And maintain a history for every version. It will maintain a history for every version. That is version control system. And here the Git is distributed version, and the before Git there is a tool is there SVN. That SVN is a older version and the Git is a now new. And now upcoming one is a Git runner. So that's very good and very advanced level. That is Git runner. Now the big companies are now going to be integrate. Luckily I'm going to work on that also in the future. So now GitHub and GitLab and Git Bash. So there are the tools like, okay, so in SCM, under SCM we have a tools GitHub, where our all remote repository, the master one, Git Bash. Okay, so this is our client. Okay, we are connecting from this bash to the hub. Bitbucket. Okay, Bitbucket like Git, same way like Git, same way like GitHub, Bitbucket also. So many of the enterprise companies, they are using still Bitbucket, so they are not migrated to the Git. Okay. So what is the distributed version and the central version? SVN will follow the central version. SVN will follow the central version. SVN. So how it is like means, let's say this is a hub. Okay. So one developer laptop and second developer laptop and third developer laptop. So D1, D2, D3. Okay. These three developers are working, and this is a source code management with the remote repository. Okay. Let's say the laptop, when you're working on a file, okay, on a code, that is called as a local repository. Okay. So when you're working, this is in a SVN. Okay. When do you want to be work a developer? He need to be maintain a connection between the hub and the local. Hub and the local means they need to be download the file from here in the local, and they need to be do the change. Okay. If there, if unfortunately, if power has been gone in developer area, okay, let's say in a local area, developer area, let's say the system got hanged or system got sleep, okay, let's say the power cut is there. So the code developer one is written, it's not going to be saved in a draft also, it will be removed, it won't be stored in hub also. So there is a disadvantage, means how much you put an effort, it will be go, it will not going to save also. And that to be, he cannot download and he cannot do in offline, he need to be doing online only. Then he need to be maintain a connection between the hub and the spoke. Let's say this is one is local, so that is central repository. So it's a central repository configuration. This is the SVN. That is the main disadvantage about the Git. So that is a distributed version. Okay, by using the Git, just you can download the code and you can do your code in offline, then you can push to the remote repository. Okay, wherever you are, you need not to be maintain a connection between your hub and local. Okay, that is Git. So I have given you an overview, so you can read this file, and I have very clearly mentioned here that everything, the centralized decentralized version control system, alternative of VCN is the SVN. Okay, DV VCS, okay, distributed version control system. Okay, you can read this file and you will get one. So here we're going to follow the Git terminologies. Git bash is our client and GitHub is our master. That is what our server. Okay, just go to the Google and just type GitHub. Create your accounts GitHub. Type in Google GitHub and just sign in there with your mail. Okay. Once you sign in there, I'll have already given this link on WhatsApp. Go there and just fork. Here you will get, find out the option fork. Go to this link, this my web, and just fork it. So this all code will be forked to your account from my account. Okay, create your account today itself, then it is very easy to practice. So let me open my Git. So I have installed the Git bash tool. Okay, so as I told you in the first time, I have installed my Git bash tool. Let me open my Git bash. You can see Git bash here. So this is my Git bash. Let me make the font big. Okay, this is my Git bash. So here we are going to follow the Git. Okay, Git commands followed by the Git only. Let's say I want to check the Git, okay, Git status or Git version. So it is not going to give me a result. Why? So I have not initialized it. First, you want to be used. I have already installed the Git bash tool here, but I'm not able to see the version here, or I'm not for the unknown option. So here, let me give. So here is the help is given. I need to specify the other hyphen here. Okay, you can see 2.331 Windows. 2.331 is the version here. So before you're going to start, you have to be initialize your Git init. See, reinitializing existing Git repository. You have to be initialize your Git. Now I want to be check my status. Git status. This is my status. Now previously I done this kind of activities in my history. So that's what it is showing. Let me here. Now I need to download the code. Okay. Give ls. Okay. So how many are there? Okay, my web is already there. What I'm do? I'm going to remove this one. rm-f my web can't be removed. So I need to be give recursively. It has been deleted. You can see ls. So my web is not there. So what is my project name is my web is my project name. Okay. You can see how many files here. The many files are here. So how can I download this code? Okay. How can I download this code? Just go here, the copy, or you can copy this one also. You can copy this one also the same way. Just copy it, go to your bash and git clone. Okay. Git clone and paste your command. You can see cloning means it will download the duplicate one. The same way it is downloaded. You can see. Let me give ls. You can see I have my web here. Log into the my web. cd my web. I'm into the my web and give ls here. So these many files are there. Okay. These many files. And see, this is my git. Here, can you see any one of your name? Navin, Prithvi, Priti, or Veda, Rashmi, and Satak? Have you seen that your names here? So let me go to create by your names one file in my local. This is my remote. Okay. In local, I'm going to create one of the file. So here we follow the Git flow, Git workflow. What is in Git workflow? So that's a very important interview question that every interviewer are going to ask me in your interviews. So what is Git workflow? So Git workflow will do like, okay, first Git local, okay, then Git workplace, then staging area or indexed area, staging area or index area, then Git push master, Git push master. This is Git workflow. This is Git workflow. We'll do that one right now. Let me open my bash. I'm in my project. I have downloaded my code. I want to create a file here. By using touch command, I'm going to create Navin folder. Okay, you can see Navin folder is not there. Let me give ls. Sorry, ls. You can see where Navin is there. Yeah, here's the Navin is there. In Navin file, I don't have any content. Cat, no content here. So let me going to add some content here. Cat. I have closed. And now let me check the cat. So we are running a Git. So now I want to see the workflow. So Git, I'm in local, I have created. Okay. So while I'm working, this could be a workplace. Now I want to see the status. Okay. Git status. You can see on branch master, your branch master is up to date. Okay. And tracked file, the Git file. It is included that will be committed. Now you have to be, this is in the workplace. Now you have to be moved to the staging or index area. To move this file to the staging or indexed area, just give the command git add and the name of the file. Git add name of the file. You can see now give the git status right now. It is in the green color. You can see the new file is added. A git restored it to the stage. Okay. So this could be I can tell that one. Okay. Red color, which is you can work. Okay. Or you cannot, you're not did work in this file, or you are still going to work. So that is your workplace. Means you can identify it is in the green color. You already worked and you're not going to be work and one more time. Okay. Let's say let's say it's for your confirmation. The red one is you have to be work or you're going to work. The green one is you have already worked and you have moved to stage one. Okay. So now I want to commit this file. So but I have moved to the staged area. I want to be do commit. So with the commit there will be a head. Okay, commit head also there. So with that head you can track. Okay, you can track, it will track your file. So git commit fnm, nothing but it's a message. Give single quote there. I'll give here okay. File is changed 3 insertions. Okay, you can see this is the id. Okay, now let me check the git status. So no file is there, means before when I given the git status I can check that one, the file is in the green color. Now it has been moved to the commits. Use git push to publish your local commits. Nothing to commit, working in a tree clean. Okay. So now I want to push. Git push origin master. You can see it has been pushed to my master. It has been pushed to my master. You can see completed with one local object to my HTTP GitHub. Let me go to my hub. You can see I didn't maintain a connection. Okay, I have downloaded and I created a file there. Okay, you can see here the now is a file with a message of 1 minute ago. So what content I have added there? We are learning it. Okay, so this is the workflow. You can do your local.
Rajni,
Hmm?
what if you have two or more files to push? Is it the same command or
Yeah, same
when,
command. There you
when
have to.
yeah?
So there you have to be go like you are adding to the staging, right? There you can follow by the star. Okay, let's say a dot or star. Okay, how many files you are adding here in the staging area? Are you doing commit? That commits. Okay, you can push to the origin master
So after
directly.
every commit you will push it, or
Sorry.
you can push like after every commit of a file you will push it, or can you
Hmm?
push more than one file at the same time?
Yeah, it will go more than one file also. Let's
So
say
if
let
you,
me create two files.
okay,
So
if you commit more than two, if you when you are pushing, both will be pushed simultaneously, right?
yes, see, let me create a with a name. It's your name, okay? Um, okay. So let me check now, and git status will give you the thing, and will you can see these files are created right now in the workplace. So now what I'll do, I need to not going to give all these file names. I'll give this dot here in a current directory. Dot means in current state, and now I'll give the git status. You can see all files are green color. You can do git commit. You can see all are committed. Once you have moved to the staging area, right? All are committed. Now git push origin master. See, all will be uploaded there. Let me go. Here I'm not having the file site. You can see I'm not having the Vedas and Nanda these files. Let me refresh. You can see Nanda file is came, Preeti, Prithvi. These files has been came. You can push multiple files also there. Okay, which are committed one, it will be pushed. Okay, if you want to be committed two files, then commit the two files and push here. You want to be push multiple files, commit multiple files and push here. So
Okay.
that's why commit is there. Okay, you have worked on the multiple files are there. Let's say 10 files are there. So you have worked on the two files only. Okay, and you have moved 5 files to staging area. All staging area files you don't want to be pushed to the master, which is nothing but your remote repo. And you can only push two files by using the commit. Commit will follow the message and the head. Commit head. So that is tracking of your file. So that is
While
git.
committing, can you commit single file or
Sorry.
while committing the files? So you
Hmm.
created like four files, right? While committing all or got committed at the same time. Can you commit
Huh.
separately?
Yeah, we can commit one file also.
Like what command will you use for that? Like separately if you wanna commit. Think you already created four files, but you wanna commit only Prithvi.
Oh, sorry. 1 minute. I want to do only one file. I have created 4 files. I want to be the one. Okay.
Like what command will be using?
Can follow by the git commit. I have just what I'll do. I have pushed right. Right. Let me create a my name or monk and monk. Okay. Now I have 2 files. Git status. I have 2 files here. I want to do one file a staging area. Git add monk. Or I'll do 2 files. Now git commit monk file -m commit.
Okay, you just need to give the name of the file while committing.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Pom.xml are already updated. Okay, you can see. So this commits I did the head and master. Okay, this is my previous history. Today's date was 21 John 20 and the Navin. You can see I did 2 commits there, and I have pushed to the origin master. This 2. This is my log. You can close it. Quit, and you can check the status by these commands. See, there's only monk 2 is there. I have only monk. I have committed. I can push that one to my remote repository. Okay. While you're doing your lab, and you may get the issue like the remote repository is not going to be update. Okay, it will not going to push in your remote repository. So what you'll do, you have to give there. Okay, git config. It is used to create the user. Okay, you can see it is used to create the user. Let me show you. So this is a git workflow. Once we clone, we are into the local repository and go to your there and just create one file, and you can add it by the file name or dot or star. Check your index or staging area, then commit it. Okay, the 4-digit commit ID will be head and always point to the latest commit. Push to remote repository. Okay, push to remote repository. This is, if your origin is not giving there, it will give you while you creating git. Okay, while you have created, it will give you the command here like git config username in a colon. Okay, in single quote username and git push and your email id. With your email id what you have created, once you specify that one, automatically it will push to your remote repository. So by you're doing first time, right? So it will gonna to ask you. Is that clear?
Yeah, Rajni.
Good. You can read these files. If the push is not happening after you have specified your username and email also, just try git pull and git push. Okay, git pull means you will again pull the code from your remote repository already up to date, and then git push. Okay, pull or can only pull your code. Okay, let's say it will pull the files, and the updated one it will not going to see, it will sync. Okay, there's another command git merge. Okay, git merge will be clone your all updated insertions from your remote repository. So git merge already up to date. Okay, so here the issue will come. How? Let's say this is my remote repository and this is my local repository. One on the same file, this file is there and they have downloaded here, and one of the developer directly editing here in the GitHub. Okay, one developer and the other one developer, and they're working on the same file. Okay, they have committed to the hub. He is committed to the hub, and this and the same line this two developer ad did. Okay, this developer added code in the same line, and this developer has merged this one like what I did right now, git merge. Here the git conflict will happen. Git conflict. So the in the same line, two developers are updating. The git will not decide that which one I need to be take, which one I need to be update. So that is git merge conflict. A very important integration. Then what you have to do, the resolution, you have to be edit the file at one place, or here or here. Edit the file, and you can check the line and make the commit, and then you can merge it successfully. Okay, so that is Git. And if it is understand, then I'll going to demonstrate tomorrow that about the Git branching. Git branching. Is that clear, all of you? That Rasmi?
Rajni, all the Git commands do you have in the file?
Yes. I'm going to share you this all file. Once I'll about told you about this one. Which one? Git branch.
Yeah.
Branch about the branching strategy. See, I'm taking the history. I'm going to share this all to you. What is this?
Spelling mistake.
See, I'm going to share this all commands with you and do your practice.